Always. You are so divine and you are so always divine. What's up to all of you heroes and sheroes out there saving your damn self? You know, I'm right here with you, taking it one day at a time, asking these deep questions. What is in an anthem? You know, Shakespeare once asked the question, what's in a name? As if the rose would be less sweet or smell less sweet or look less beautiful without the name rose. That's what he was proposing that you ponder on. Well, I'm a poet. What you want? I'm going to tell you that words matter. I'm going to tell you that names matter. I'm going to tell you that that rose might be less sweet. It's possible. It's possible if the rose didn't know it was a rose, it wouldn't bloom as easily. That's the question, though. It's a deep question. What is in an anthem? Well, you know, I'm not a huge football fan, but I saw that Haley and Chloe had on some Black Lives Matter t-shirts, and somewhere in some game, somehow, they stood up and they sang from their hearts the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, which is what it is still today. But I also heard that there was somewhere along, I believe both songs were sung. The Black National Anthem was sung as well by James Weldon Johnson. I also love that song. And I just started thinking about who has the best anthem, though? Like, really? Like, who has it? Who has the best anthem and like, what is the best one for us? Like, so I started thinking and I started researching. I can't help it. So I like to think globally, not just nationally. So let me look. I want to show you, if I can here, what I found. Be patient with me. I'm not always the best with this platform just yet. But hopefully you can see my screen. And it looks like when I asked this question, South Africa National Anthem came up. And I was looking. Well, I was like, oh, well, let me look at what is the lyrics to this South Africa's national anthem? What are the lyrics and why are there two separate songs? So I started researching more, and then I found out that they had they have different languages in their national anthem. Let's see, you can hear them sing here. Okay, so we have a song that ends with the words, let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land. And almost like a prayer, Lord, we ask you to protect our nation, to intervene and end all conflicts. Protect us, protect our nation. Okay. So I was looking at that like, wow, okay. Okay, South Africa, I see you. Now we know South Africa has had a history of genocide. There are some who believe now more than ever in our country that genocide has happened here, and some racial unjust is still alive and well. The last Washington Post poll that they did in regards to kneeling during our national anthem, it says that how many people feel it appropriate. Actually, it's about 56%. So that's more than half right now versus 42% who think that is not appropriate. But when it comes to anthems, what is in an anthem? What I liked best, and I think why that one might have won, that anthem in South Africa might have won the so-called race to the top for one of the best anthems in the world, is because I don't know if you noticed in that clip, there's more than one language represented in the anthem, and it speaks to what they want the nation to be versus maybe what it is now, which is moving in a way because it's almost like it is like a prayer, which some believe that is what anthems could be. Our current national anthem is maybe not as much. It's more of a celebratory anthem of feeling like a sense of victory, where you hear words like bombs bursting in the air, which I always thought, okay, celebration of bombs always was kind of funny to me, but the bombs bursting in the air, but also just this idea of that we are almost already there, that we've arrived. But there is another anthem that we have. There's other anthems that we have. There's Team America. This is me being funny now, but I don't know. Let me know in the chat if you ever saw Team America. If you've seen Team America anthem, and it goes America, yeah, coming to say the mighty mighty day, yeah, right. So if you've ever heard that, freedom is the only way. So that song is funny, but it does get stuck in my head, and I thought, well, if we didn't take ourselves so seriously, maybe we would have that as our anthem. But it is kind of like more of in alignment of where we've kind of been, with feeling like our stuff don't stink and we can like save the world. But I think the world is seeing that we're kind of not where we want to be just yet. And then there's God Bless America. And then there's America the Beautiful. And I always wondered, like, those two songs are a lot more, I mean, if you're not familiar, maybe I should sing a little bit of God Bless America at least. But I think the whole phrase God Bless America kind of got hijacked a little bit by some who were more patriotic than thou. And sometimes it can't sit easy, but I think now more than ever, we are in a nation that could use some blessings. But I like the sound of God Bless America. Maybe we don't use it maybe for atheists, because we want to include atheists. That could be it. But I like the sound of it. It's more of a prayer. And this is a God bless America, land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. Now, you know what? That's all I know. I don't really know that much more of that one, but I know that it goes on to talk about the prairies and the valleys, something about the clouds above or something like that. But I love that one. I like the intention of it is just asking again if you truly really believe it, and you're not just saying for a select group, but all of America to be blessed. But I like that one, but we don't do it. But then there's the other one, America the Beautiful. How does that one go? Some of you may know, but that one I would have to look up again too. I just feel like, but going back full circle to what I just saw in that clip, whenever you feel like whenever it seems like we're excluded, I think one of the reasons that one was so beautiful is that you could hear different languages, and we are a salad bowl of a nation. We have so many different languages and so many different cultures represented. And I was just talking to someone today. I was like, okay, why wouldn't we just create maybe new anthems from scratch? Why is it that we are so also not open to maybe just starting all over with our political system if it doesn't serve us right now? I'm still not totally understanding of holding on to tradition when tradition does not no longer serve. So that's what's happening for me now. Why am I qualified to talk about anthems and things like that? I want to show you a picture of me because our current president believes that kneeling is not appropriate. And given it's 9/11, a day that brought so many Americans together, we all were feeling and holding onto flags like never before. Like I saw so many flags right after 9/11 because we wanted to remind each other that we love each other. But then that kind of like started to go away once people started thinking it was us against them again. And I don't know, we kind of lost that loving feeling. Some of y'all know I speak a song. But this is a picture of me when I was in so long ago. But if you see, this is a picture of me as a person holding a flag. Well, so on the other side right there, that's me. Wait, can you see me? It's hard to point on that. But I'm in this picture here. And you can see me holding the flag because, or in front of the flag because and I'm also in this picture here too, in the bottom. Wait. How can I show these pictures? I'm not really sure how to show them like I want. But anyway, you can also see me like up. Oh, there it is. That's me. That's me too. I'm in the color guard. So I used to be in the color guard. And this is like, ooh, I'm really showing my age, but this is going back to like 1990 Yearboo. Garfield High, where y'all at, Rams? So I used to be in the color guard, and it was my job to hold the flag. Wow. It seems like years ago, but not just years, but like I'm saying, it feels like lifetimes, I should say, ago, that I was so patriotic. And I really would cry during the national anthem. Like I would hold my hand over my heart during the Pledge of Allegiance even. And it meant so much to me. I love my country so much. And that's why, but as I grew on my journey, I just felt like there's so much more we could do better. And that is why I understand the kneeling. And I don't take offense to it, even though I used to hold the flag for people to pledge too. And that is why it's so important for me to have everybody at least think about it. Think about if we could create our own new anthem. Would it have different languages in it? What would it say that we're not saying now? And what is in an anthem that makes it great? So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, really. On September 21st, every year we celebrate the International Day of Peace. And I'll come on and I'll be doing some peace poems then. But I only got 15 more minutes on the Pacific time over here to give you a 911 response. I wrote a poem during 9/11 on that day. This is a poem that came out. It was 19 years ago that I wrote this. And I was just thinking about emergencies. And this is a poem I wrote called 911 Response. Help. Help me. 911. 911. Emergency. There's an emergency. I can see it. The towers are falling. Falling down. Falling down. The towers are falling down. My fair Liberty Lady. If the people die, will you hear their cry? Time has passed, still they die innocent. Still die. Should I hurt those who are close by? They are asking me to hurt them, and I don't know why. They have names. They have names. When corpses are burned, they look the same, yet they have names. On the land, on the plane, on the line, help. It's all the same. At home or at sea, tragedy, tragedy may come for me. We can give life and take it away. I guess the innocent weren't meant to stay. I shed tears today. The tears still flow the same as if it were innocent dying in Darfur, France, Beijing, or the Ukraine. Every life has purpose everywhere. Every life has purpose everywhere. Every life has purpose everywhere. Yet across from me and across the sea, they scream. They shout as if I don't care. Do they believe I don't care? 911 response, that is it. That is the poem that I wrote. That I think of often when I think of indifference. And somebody once said that the opposite of love is not hate. It is indifference. And if you do think of those and you send people loving vibrations and wishes, that is not hate. That is the fact that you are thinking of someone, even if you are thinking of them, that is not the worst thing. So just remember that we can think of new ways and new trends, like with the innocence of a child. We can create new anthems. And I do think that it's time. I will end with that. Thank you for listening. And if you have any favorite anthems that I'm not familiar with from around the globe, drop them below. Let me know of another anthem you want me to listen to, maybe from your another country that you love dearly. Maybe it's from a country where you live right now. And I just want to know, what's in an anthem? Why do you like it? Why do you think it's something we could adopt as we move forward as we continue to keep looking up and keep looking out for each other. I'm Venus Love Jones. Thank you so much for listening. And peace.